this simple 3D drawing, and this drawing is quite simple, which can be made in two different parts. So let's get started with the front view of this drawing. So I'll start with the Polyline tool and select the polyline from draw panel. Click at any point in the drawing area and make a line with length equal to 180 units and press enter. Now move it in the upward direction and enter a length of 58 units. Press enter. Move it towards left and enter a length of 28 units. Press enter. Move it downwards, enter a length of 25. Press enter, and once again move it towards left and enter a length of 120 units and press enter again. Now move it upwards and enter a length of 45 units and press enter. Now press enter again to exit this command, and once again press enter to start the Polyline tool. Now we'll start from this point. Click at this point and now enter a length of 50 units to make a line in the upward direction and press enter. Now move it towards right and enter a length of 4 units and press enter, and press enter again to exit this command. Now we need to make an arc joining these two endpoints. For that, I'll go to this arc flyout and select start and radius. Now select this as the starting point and this one as the end point, and enter a radius of 28 units and press enter. And here we have this arc. Now we can convert this geometry into 3D. So in order to convert this one, go to this home icon, select the press pull tool and click inside this geometry. Now enter a height of 70 units and press enter. Now press enter again to exit the press pull tool and change the visual style from this drop down menu. And I'll change it to shaded here, and let's orbit this drawing as well just to see it more clearly. So now we'll move on to the next portion. For that, I'll go to this right view from the view cube and let's rotate this drawing a little bit and make a new geometry. But before making the geometry, we need to rotate the UCS as well. For that, go to the coordinates panel and click on this flyout and select view. So this one is very important step. You need to ensure that you change the view before making any geometry. And now go to the Polyline tool once again. Now click at a point anywhere in the drawing area and make a line with length 16 units. Now move it in upward direction and make it with length 19 units, and now move it towards left and make it with length of 3 units. Press enter. Move it in upward direction and make a line with length 22 units. Press enter, and now move it in the left direction once again, and this time enter a length of 13 units and press enter again to exit this. Now we'll make a mirror image of this geometry. So select it, go to the modify panel and select mirror tool. Now click at these two endpoints and press enter. Here we have the complete geometry. Now we need to join it as well. So select it, type J on command line and press enter. And here we have the completely single unit for this drawing. So let's press escape key, and now we'll move this geometry on this 3D object. So for that, I'll orbit this drawing and go to this move tool, select this object, press enter, click at this point and move it at this midpoint. Now you can orbit the drawing to see it more clearly here. And now we'll select the press pull tool for subtracting the 3D. So select the press pull tool and click inside this geometry and move it in this direction. So this will subtract the 3D geometry, and here we have the subtracted portion. Now we can create the last part of the geometry, and for creating that we need to make a small reference line. We can make that reference line on any geometry, but we need to make it on this face. In order to make it on this face, select this dynamic UCS option and make it active. If you're not able to see this dynamic UCS option, then go to this customization menu and select this dynamic UCS. Now move back again to the drawing area and select this line tool. And now move your cursor to the plane on which you want to make your geometry, and you'll notice that the plane will become active. Now move your cursor to the point where you want to make your line and click here and specify the upward direction and enter a length of 2 units and press enter. And press enter again. So we have a very small line here, and that is what we need for now. So I'll now go back to the dynamic UCS option and I'll turn it off. Now go to the circle tool and click at this endpoint, the endpoint of the small line which we created, and make a circle with radius of 16 units. So type 16 and press enter. Now press enter again to repeat the circle tool, and once again go to this endpoint, and this time make a circle with radius 8 units. And here we have these two concentric circles. So now we'll extrude the bigger circle. For that I'll go to this extrude tool, select the circle here, enter, and enter a length here. So you can enter the length on the command line, or you can click on any point for reference as well. So I'll click on this endpoint as a reference, and here we have this cylinder. Now we need to remove this circular portion from the entire geometry, but before removing the portion, we need to join it as a single unit. So for joining the 3D objects, go to this union tool on the solid editing panel and select the complete geometry and press enter. So here we have the complete geometry as a single unit. Now once again go to this press pull tool and click inside the circle and make this geometry. So let's click at this point and press enter, and here we have it, the complete 3D geometry as per our requirement. And here also we can clean these 2D geometries by moving the object. So I'll select move tool, select the object, press enter, move it to some other place, and remove all the 2D lines and other geometries from the drawing area. And here we have a complete